So from a resource perspective, manufacturing is in a crisis as far as the war for talent. There's a need for us to recruit, retain, and upskill the next generation of the workforce. The retirees are taking those technical skill sets with them, but in order for us to upskill talent, we need to retain them. And this process of turnover means that we're repeating the process of onboarding every day, every week, and it puts a lot of stress on our team members and our frontline leaders.
At S&C, we learned a long time ago that our team members are critical to our success. Our ability to grow the business hinges on the work that our 100% employee-owned team members do every single day. But as we looked at some value streams, 3 areas stuck out as having the highest voluntary turnover, and we needed to learn why. So we formed the retention committee to get the facts.
So S&C knew that if we were going to impact retention in 2024, we needed to intervene. So our intervention was focus groups. We decided to go directly to the hourly team members to ask them what's going on a production floor that's impacting retention. We then worked with our production leaders, our HR support, to recruit a diverse set of participants for the focus groups. We then brought them in and we asked them, why do you stay at S&C? And then we dove a little bit deeper and asked them, why do you think team members leave S&C? And they shared some really good feedback during those sessions. And we shared that feedback with their leadership teams. And we tasked their leadership teams with coming up with an action plan and actually selecting 3 to 5 action items that they can implement in the work environment that can impact retention today.
Over the past 10 months, the teams of the production operations and human resources analyzed the employee engagement survey results and empowered employee voice through various focus group exercises with the goal of increasing retention.
So the focus group's basically a group that initially just try to make work safe and a safety environment, trying to see what can be removed to improve efficiency and also quality and safety for the employees. And it really impacted me because at first everything was kind of rough, but after we gave them some ideas, some progress was making, that it was more, I guess say more enjoyable to work there because there's no more inconvenience to bother the employees from working on their product.
If it impacted the frontline team members, setting clear expectation, how they can be successful through standardized training methods, and they feel respected, that promotes trust and teamwork in our diverse workforce, because team members is what makes the company, right? They drive, they on the front line building the gear, and they have all the ideas and how to improve the business. And we take that and we put ours on it, and it's become a big improvement from there.
Some changes that have been implemented because of the focus groups are shift handoffs, improving the communication between leaders and shifts, having posted information and clear to everyone about schedule, for example, having on the zone boards some KPIs and posted information so team members are aware of these changes. There is another project that is being implemented soon, which is a newsletter where we plan to, on a quarterly basis, to communicate to team members about how the department is doing, what is going well, what are the next projects that are coming, what are the leadership and support areas working on today to make the work environment safer, to help us improve quality in the near future.
The good majority of the things that they had in the focus group, the shadow boards, just as a prime example, has been a huge improvement. Before we used to have like individual bags per team member, but since we've put the shadow boards into place, everybody knows exactly where things are. That has bumped productivity up through the roof.
In between shift communication was a really big action item that all 3 leaders took out, immediately started working on. And I don't think that this was necessarily something people were hearing for the first time. I think that it allowed leaders a breath to take the time and be able to implement a clear process. And that'll be really interesting to see how that shift changeover can not only impact the engagement of someone's day and how the ease of their work throughout the day, but long-term with retention. Once folks sat down and we started talking with people, they realized that this isn't just an invitation. This isn't just an exercise that the business is going through. They really want to hear what I have to say. And they really this company wants to hear what I have to say and how I can make this a better place to work.
So this project was really successful because of transparency. We were hearing often from team members that when they provide feedback, the feedback goes into a void and they don't really hear back regarding next steps. So we really wanted to make sure that we closed the loop with our team members. We wanted to make sure that they were heard and that they knew the next steps and that their leadership teams would be following up with them.
I think that continuing to empower employee voice will be critical in moving forward.
With innovation at our core, S&C is creating the technology to transform the electric grid for a resilient, reliable, and outage-free electrical energy future.